Make sure to subscribe to our channel, join our Discord, and also follow us on Instagram so you always have the support that you need to really enhance your account and get yourself to the next level. Also, if you stick around until the end of the video, I'm going to show you how you can save a lot of money when you make in-game purchases in The Legend of Mushroom by getting some amazing cashbacks each time you purchase anything. Hello everyone and welcome to another video of the Sky channel. So this is going to be a video that's going to talk about Guardian star-ups. And after this, I'll also make another video that's going to be talking about merging a Rat Soul Guardian into a Spirit Soul. So back to the star-ups. Well, first of all, you can see how star-ups work. You cannot star up blue or green Guardians. They can only be merged, like 5 green ones can become 1 blue and 5 blue can become 1 purple. Purple can actually star up all the way to 5 star, and then you have the orange ones that can go all the way to 5 star, and then the red, which is currently the maximum, which can also go to 5 star. Now, some of you may be thinking, aren't these Guardians extremely hard to get? How can I even get enough of them to star them up? Well, first thing, you have to be pretty consistent with your summoning, and you can also purchase 10 of those daily ones each day, and then perhaps you'll get lucky. You might get a purple guardian, or even if you get, see, like this, I got 3 green ones out of 5 hatches. That is pretty good, because then I can go into a batch merge and then basically 5 of them become 1 blue guardian, and then if I have enough, the 5 blue ones can become 1 purple. So just right now I got another purple guardian. The second very important thing is this event. This gives you a lot of guardians, right? If you go into rewards, you can see it's giving so many summoning stones, which obviously helps a lot. You can also potentially purchase orange soul shards, and 50 of them can actually get you an orange guardian from the get-go. And then of course they're also selling additional soul stones here, which is also pretty cool. And then if you go to the pack, there's a BP section that gives a lot more summoning stones, so you can see that's a lot of them added up here. You can also get more summoning stones while you are attacking these different creatures, so yeah, a lot of them. So which guardian should I be starring up? Well, first of all, the one that works best with your class is definitely a good choice. The second thing is, it also depends on how fast you're getting your orange guardian. If you have enough and you're able to get your orange guardian just right now, you probably won't have to use that purple guardian anyway. And that purple guardian, the one that you star up, doesn't particularly choose which orange guardian you get, because you can actually manually choose which orange guardian you want to make, and then the 5-star purple guardian is just going to be used as fodder. But you will be keeping the remold skills of the main purple guardian, right? So you want to make sure that the guardian that you choose has the best remold skills that you probably want to see in your purple guardian, right? So I can go over the sort of guardians that I have. This one is definitely not going to be the main guardian. It only has really poor remold skills. And as I keep moving along, I can probably look for one that I really like. This seemed quite interesting. It has a red, but it's Counter-Strike, which is not my main class. Here you can see there's a bunch, and then there's tenacity, ignore crit, evasion, global attack, but qualities are low. Same here, low qualities. This is okay. This is terrible. Tenacity, palignore evasion, and palignore evasion. I'll ignore this. I like this one. It has evasion, ignore crit, crit rate, and ignore combo. Not bad at all. This one's pretty interesting too, a red evasion and then a few low quality ones. That's actually pretty interesting if you ask me. Here's another one with a bunch of tenacity and global T-pen, and this one is pretty bad. Let's say I want to pick this one, okay? So I want to have this particular one start up so I can keep the tenacity and the blue tenacity. Now, of course, I can always change these as well. It doesn't cost too much for me to start polishing them. However, getting a red one is probably pretty rare, right? So this is the one that I'm going to want to star up, because in my case, I can instantly make it an orange, which is going to be the next video anyway. So for me, it's not going to be a long time. I can choose which orange guardian I want, but since the remold skills are going to stay, I want to choose one that has a hard to get remold skills. Okay, now when I'm ready to start up my Guardian, I can see what's going to change. You can see the deployment bonus. I'm getting extra global defense. Skill quantity stays the same in this one. T-Pen and tenacity goes up when I'm making it 2-star. Now I can choose 2 Guardians to make it 2-star. That's the cost of increasing the star of the Guardians. Now, one thing I'm going to be a little careful about is that I don't want to use up all of the 1-star copies of any Guardian, because I want to be able to have the ability to choose which orange Guardian I want to have. And right now I haven't decided that, so I'm going to be careful not to consume all of them, because if I want to make a particular Guardian, I need to have at least 1 copy of the associated Guardian for that orange Guardian to be able to make that orange Guardian. So for now, I have a lot of copies of a lot of different Guardians, not much to worry about. I can just choose 2 of them and then click star up, and there you go, right? These stats went up and I now have a better Guardian. I'll go back to that specific Guardian that I just started up, and I want to show you the remold skills did not change. Now notice at 3-star, it does unlock another remold skill. So if I were to start it up again, which I will, I'm going to show you how it looks. Now I need 3 copies of any purple Guardian to make it work. Let's choose these 3, and you can see the stat increases again. You're getting more T-Pen, tenacity, and global defense. And now you're getting actually an extra skill, which is a remold skill. And if I click star up, there you go. Now, if you got the remold skills, there's another one that just came up, which is that evasion, because it became 3-star. Do also note one more thing. The skills are also getting better, right? If you compare this 3-star one to the 1-star one, you can see that it says attacks on non-Guardian units deal 450% mixed damage. But for this one that's 3-star, it's 540. So it is getting stronger. Now, if you go to the passive skills, it actually doesn't change, right? So it's the active skills that actually got better. In this particular case, the passive skills remain the same. So starring up uses some of your extra Guardians that you might have, that you might not be using, to make a particular Guardian better. Now, this is also required for you to get an orange Guardian. You are going to need at least 1 5-star purple Guardian to make an orange Guardian, and that particular Guardian that you use is going to have the remold skills locked in, so it does transfer them to the orange Guardian as well. So if you have enough copies to make an orange, you probably want to pick the one with the best remold skills and get yourself your preferred orange Guardian. That's all that I have for this video. In the next video, we're going to be going over merging and making our first orange Guardian. Do check it out if you have the time. Thank you so much for watching. Before you go, I want you to know you can save a lot of money in Legend of Mushroom. All you need to do is follow the steps that I'm linking to the description of this video, or click the button that's going to appear at the top right of the screen. That'll take you to that video, and you're going to be able to see how you can save a lot of money whenever you make in-game purchases in the Legend of Mushroom. And you can see the promo code in the title of that video. Remember that the promo code that you're going to get, you can only use it 5 times every 30 days. So make sure you're using it on the highest value purchases, because you want to max out on the amount of bonus you get within those 5 attempts. If you have any questions, join our Discord and ask me, and I'd be happy to help you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.